19. Okay, testing. Okay, good. It is now capturing. Had some issues on YouTube side of things to get the stream working, and then it decided to do doubles and triple. Something's broken on the back end, so some slight issues there, but overall we do have things working now. So, hello and welcome, my Twilight Knights. I hope you all are doing quite well today, and hopefully you all have a nice, relaxing day off. Though that isn't necessarily guaranteed. But yeah, we are back to... Oh, I thought I was onto ice. I really thought I was onto ice. Am I not onto ice? That's... I really thought I was onto ice, but am I not? Well, that's the lava. Is it this area that I'm onto? Oh, I am onto ice. It's just that there's another area that isn't ice.
Finally, someone's arrived. I was sent here to destroy a giant frostworm high atop the mountain pass. I created several ice golems to challenge her, but during the battle, they broke free of my command. I was able to escape, but most of my belongings remain there, including my enchanted ring. Perhaps you could complete my quest. Defeat her, and the ring is yours. Destroy my ice golems, too.
Okay, I don't know if anyone was able to hear it, but for some reason, the dialogue, or like the characters, I notice are incredibly quiet. Like, I can hear them decently alright, but they're still kind of quiet. But I noticed on the VOD, and probably actual stream as well, they are just like impossible to hear. Which is just like, yep, that's just an unfortunate case of how this one is. I don't think what else. What else was I thinking? Oh yeah, because like when we end into the wilds and the Yanti ladies did their monologue, I heard it perfectly fine on my end, but when I listened back to it in the VOD, I was like, this isn't able to be heard. and the sad thing is, it's really not a case of like anything I can do, since nothing controls their voice audio. Or maybe it does, but also like everything else is much louder. It's just a case of, I need to bubble myself, of just bad audio mixing. And it's like, oh, that's very unfortunate, because they did really good work with the actual voice lines. But yeah, we are back to streaming this. The key thing is, I think we have 3 more areas to go, this one included. I thought it was only 1 more. So I was like, oh, 2 more to go. But no, we still got this one. The whatever area is next, probably wind related, let's be honest. Ow, I should have bubbled. And then we'll be on to the whatever is past that point. I'm pretty sure it's just 1 more area, but I honestly do not remember. And then from there... Ouch. These Viking enemies are doing a lot of damage. And then from there, I don't know. Golem. Bubble. Golem. You shall die. Actually, I probably should have picked up some more healing potions while I was back in town. You know that I need them. Yeah. And then, I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I did just draw Zaragos yesterday. So there's now an image of Zaragos juggling chromatic orbs up in the server, as well as on my socials and the Ko-Fi. But yeah, it's just like, ta-da! More so, I had fun drawing it. Because I was like, you know what, I feel like drawing. And then the GT Live went live, technically actually quite a bit before that. But then I had to watch that because I was like, I had been looking forward to it, so I was like, ooh boy. And then once that was done, it was a little too late to stream, so I did not. The Vikings are too strong. They do not die in one hit anymore. I mean, one hit for my finisher. Ouch. Stop hurting me. I'm supposed to just hurt you, and you're not supposed to deal any damage to me. No. And then the plan is beyond this for me. As I will be needing to do some homework tomorrow. Oh, that's the other big thing. I have messed around with my audio once again, and even before doing another test stream. So theoretically, it could sound terrible again. Not that it was necessarily terrible before, but you know, I adjusted some things to try and make it better, but then I had to make sure that it didn't make it worse. And then pretty much did it again, just because I noticed that with the adjustments, you know, I could still hear my clicking, and that's probably still going to be the case. I basically found I need to make sure my mic is between me and my mouse. Basically have it as close to me as possible. But there's only so much I can do with some things. Just due to the good old-fashioned case of I only have so much space, and I can't have it blocking anything, because then that bothers me greatly. I can't have it block my monitor or my line of sight, really, or my peripheral vision, I should say. Nice. And then, like, I can't have it on the other side of me, away from, like, my mouse. Not that it would make too much difference here, since I'm using a controller, which is hopefully not as loud. But I do know it's also pick-upable on the mic, so... And I have to hope... Oh, now I found a way up. I don't know if I necessarily want to go up yet, but... At the same time, I kind of do need to go up. Oh, channel. Yeah, oh, you're still alive. Didn't realize that. So, like, I can't put it on the other side of me because I have it attached to a bookshelf, and bookshelf is not on the other side of me. Because I like this sit stand desk, but it has quite a major annoyance is that it has slanted edges, which are actually kind of nice for most things, to be honest. And then yes, but it means that I can't clamp down on it, which is a bit of an issue. Elemental gear. Oh, I should have done that. That way I have some more ice resistance. I am now also lower on carry weight, which isn't too great, but is what it is. I will no longer take as much damage against cold attacks. Because, you know, that was the danger, and it wasn't just getting hit a bunch. But yes, let us save. Oh, that's the other thing I meant to do. Okay. Carry weight and 40 carry weight. Lot. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I had to make sure I wrote it down before I forget again. Yeah, I feel like most of the damage I'm taking here is not ice damage. Oh, 10 golems remaining. It is kind of ironic though. It's like, oh yay, ice reduction. And it's like, I'm not sure I'm taking any less damage. It is what it is. Okay. It's just, like, I want that little bit of gold. I don't need it, but I want it. Trigger your attacks, and then that way I don't get comboed. I'm the one who combos, not them. They shall lay down and die. Nice. If only I can run over it. That is the key. Not sure what I'll do after. Oof. Oh, we got a kid. Oh no, okay. I think I'm taking a little less damage. So they must be doing some ice damage as well. Not sure what I'll mainly stream after I'm done with this. Oh, I didn't even realize this. As this has been a quite the nice progress, just like, you know, going through the game, having fun, sort of game. So it's like, I'm not sure what else I'll do, because mostly I've been, you know, playing like MMOs and stuff. I mean, obviously I can still play those as well on stream, but I do enjoy the progress base. Like, yay, I'm making progress on this thing, you know, stream after stream. Instead of like the endless grind that is MMOs. Which a lot of times I do enjoy. Why were they all trapped? That's actually really annoying. But it is quite nice to have to end up having maps, or not maps, you know, games to play that are like, okay, I finished this. This is where the fun begins, right next to a healing shrine. Fun. Ooh, I can't carry anymore. Okay, so that's when we switch back to the ogres. Then pick that up. We then go, oh wait, I'm not next to a warp place, so I can't do that yet. Whoops, that could be a slight issue. Knew there was going to be a good reason to try and make sure I use that warp point when I had the chance. Okay. Nice, actually managed to avoid all those attacks. I'm so close to going up a level. Haven't really been doing much, I'll say. Mostly... Ooh, elixir of knowing. I wouldn't mind if I knew. I mean, I don't necessarily need too much more int, but you know, more int is never bad. Ooh, that's another notes. I'm quite happy with that. Got a wisdom boost. Or reach. That is kind of nice. Okay, that's all I can find over on this way. Also, the downside of having ups and downs is that it's like a maze. And the only reason I know where I've went necessarily is because I've looted the place. Just nice and cozy today, I'd say. As I've... Yes, I don't actually need to say it, but I might as well say it. What I meant to do was use a warp thing. Actually, is it at the bottom here? I can never remember. No, bottom. Could use my charisma. Really don't care, so I won't. Well, I might need the Vipers, but I definitely don't need the Dragons anymore. Don't need normal splint mail. I definitely don't need the Dragons. I'm like, I might need the Vipers, but I don't think so, but also I want to try and keep it just in case. Yeah. I might as well use those. And might as well use those. I'm just gonna sell these, honestly. Yeah, they do so little damage, it's not worth it. Those are practically weightless. Let us head back. I have a feeling he may have respawned. Maybe slightly annoying if the enemies get to respawn. I think it won't be the end of the world. Yeah. I have the feeling the insta-kill is just either a very rare effect, or it's just the fact that it does a lot of damage. That it's like, yeah, that has a chance to insta-kill. Oh, I should have bought a healing potion. Oh well. If need be, I can have plenty of raised dead amulets. Ooh, okay, Pyrocans, not too bad. Because you get a throw 3 of them, they do the listed damage, and they're AoEs. The Pyrokin's not too bad. Hey, but I did go up a... It's nice. Let's see. Passives. Yes, but no. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that ability. Yeah, I might as well upgrade Vampiric Drain. Oh, right. I remember how this one works. The Vampiric Drain, not this not this very simple puzzle. Lots of gold. Oh, and healing potions, actually. That is kind of the biggest thing. Okay. Ooh, actually, that is actually really useful. That basically healed me up immediately. Okay, Vampiric Drain is kind of awesome. I will never need a healing potion again. Because I can just Vampiric Drain an enemy and go like, hello, yes, I'd like health, please. Because I get a heal more than I take damage. At least with the Globe of Invulnerability up as well. Ugh. Nose. My nose decided to be all gunked up again. Oh, they're just disappearing into the snow, I see. Oh. I guess, yeah, the cost is the mana instead, so. Ooh. Another tome. That's the case, like, again, I'm gonna use all those for. You know, the funny thing, it's like, it's very tempting to, like, you know, do the cheese method to duplicate items and then, and then have like an uber powerful character. But it's like, it's not gonna feel that much different. Because, like, in reality, I'm already kicking butt. So the only difference is that there won't even be a hint of danger anymore. Because it's not like most of the abilities get more powerful. So it's just a case of like, yeah, you know, you could have unlimited power, but what of it? What difference does it make? What difference does unlimited power when everything dies, no matter what power you do have? Let's pop that back to this. Okay. And the next battle, we pop in with more Vampiric Drain. Okay, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. I mean, I should have known. Can't drain life from... Okay. Whew. You should have known that I can't drain life from an elemental, but my hubris trying to get the better of me. Oh, whoops. Actually, I probably could use increasing my mana. How much do I need for the regen? 110. And probably actually, it's probably actually worth doing. Now that I'm like, ooh, vampiric drain, I can basically turn mana into health. It's very convenient like that. Now, only if I also had another thing that allowed me to turn health into mana, then I'd be unstoppable. Ha ha ha. I say while also practically being unstoppable. Like, I want to get back down there. No, life mistakes have been made. I don't like that fact. Because I already had it down to 9, or down to 10. Then I left. So that tells me that if I leave, it does reset some of them. It's not like the golems are easy prey. They're not difficult, but it still is like, okay, gonna have to take care of all of them, aren't I? Like, the globe is definitely cheaper, so it's worth putting that on. This dude was just like, nah, I'm done being a fighter. I'm definitely running out of mana now that I'm actually using mana for something. Ooh, long spear of dragons. That'll go for a nice penny. Ooh, there's a big guy. Bubble. They ran out of mana again. Okay. Exquisite bastard sword of vitality. Some generically sprint or splint boots. Shadows. I do need to heal up though. Can't heal up on this side though. What unfortunate. I'm having a good time. That is for certain. It was like, right, I need a heal. Let me heal. Perfect. I did notice though I could vampiric drain the boxes as I did that on accident. Oh, I thought this was the dead end. Oh no, it was. The one where I was a dead end. Order staff of accuracy. Probably crit chance, I have a feeling. It is actually interesting. They made things that increase accuracy just increase crit chance, which kind of makes sense. Since you don't want to do the Morrowind thing and make it look like you're look like you should be hitting, but actually you're not. Granted, I still love Morrowind, but I can definitely understand why a lot of people don't like that. Oh, okay, back to sitting up. I ended up slouching a bit. Now I have to backtrack and kill a bunch of golems because apparently some of them respawned. And that is no good. Not if I want to try and do this quest. Like I gotta make sure. No, I guess these places will be fine. It's like I want to get to the next area, but also I know if I do, then it'll reset again. So it's like that won't work. Can't just like whoop and then reset or come back, you know, at the beginning and go back to where I was. Because it'll just add more enemies, and that'll be no good. No good, I say, no good. Okay, is there anything in here or just no? They're just here for decoration. Okay. Plan is to try and get this area done this stream. Though I might also try and do the next area, to be honest. Yeah, well, like this one's respawn. Have a bubble. This depends on how much time I have. Actually, no. I should just do this into the ice area. And then once I'm done with the ice area, I'll back. Because I do need to do homework. So as much as I want to just kind of keep playing, I do need to make sure that I stop myself. And then if we have time later tonight, I'll be doing a Gems of War stream for my guild, or for the guild event. So that way, get that done, but only if I have time. Since if I don't have time, then I probably will push it off to Wednesday. Okay, next Viking enemy. Okay, 5 of these suckers to go. I think most of them are going to be down below. And up. Just make them bleed. I didn't need to, but I was like, I could just do it this way. Oops. Definitely didn't need to do that. I had to put the bubble on. Yeah, I think all the remaining ice golems are down below. Doesn't look like there's one up here. Is there? Nope. It's this dude. Okay, so now I gotta go down below to kill a bunch of golems. And then I go to the next area. Also, how many soul shards do I have? Ooh. One more and it gets another upgrade. And that actually might be good. We'll see though. I'm guessing not, but one can hope. One can hope. No, it's just normal enemies. No golem here. Just normal foes to fall. Oh, just a little further. 4 to go. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-dee-da-do-do-do-do. Definitely have the music from Baldur's Gate 3 stuck in my head. But once again, I've taken a good break from it. I had a lot of fun with Zerosh, getting through the story with him. And then wanted to mess around with some other things, but effectively went on the path of, oh, I don't want to try and do this thing or that thing so soon after I had already done it. And so it's like, you know what? I am going to make sure I take a nice healthy break again. And so it is a nice good break that I shall take once. However, a break from the music, that's not happening. I love the music. It is wonderful. Really bubble. I love how the bubble is like, and time to go away. There's 2 more golems. That is nice, at least. And I still am not overburdened, so that's good. Got some splint boots. I always find it funny when I get like the basic versions of gear, and it's like, I don't need that because I get the uber fancy ones from the little fellow. I think it's a halfling. I really don't know them. But he seems to be a goodly fellow. Or at least good with goods. He may not be actually good, but he has good wares, and that's all that matters to me. Da 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 dee da do do do. One more golem. I picked up something, but I don't remember what it said. Not even remember. It's just a case of I didn't even notice it. That way I can heal a little bit. Ooh, nice. Destroyed the golems. Okay, what can we upgrade? First meditation. And that shall be it then. No, 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 no.
My ice golems are gone now. I can tell. Thank you.
I should check.
I wish I had more to offer you.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't think that they had anything to give, but I wanted to double check. Like, I might as well. They were asking for it. I mean, they were trying to fight me, so I might as well give them, give them a good fight back. And now we go to the secondary. Once we get through this winding maze of cliffs and canyons. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee da do 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 do. Da do do do. Ba da dee dee. Do 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 do. Oh, also the other fun thing is that I have got all the VODs uploaded, so they should be coming out throughout this week, you know, from months or weeks ago. But I finally got them all uploaded. I want to say Sunday was a surprisingly good internet day. Like, usually it'll take most of the day to upload a VOD, but oddly enough, it was being good and only taking like, I don't know, like actually an hour or something, like an actual reasonable amount of time. So I was like, ooh, that's working nicely. And looks like there's some traps. And so I got everything uploaded. Also let us save. The other thing is looks like with Marvel Rivals, oops. They are adding in Gambit and Rogue. Gambit has a support, which will be great. One, because we can always use more healers. And now that I've actually caught up on some other stuff, actually we'll have some of the time to play that again. Especially because it's like, ooh, that's actually really tempting. Because since playing the Marvel Strike Force Heroes, that was a very non-secret secret area. Woo! Okay, more damage, more regen, more crits. I really enjoyed. Well, that looks a lot less cool, but it does look like a lot more thump. Like I can smack people with it. Okay, 25 to 48. It does do more. Yeah. Technically a little less, but with a better chance of crits and health regen. I finally have a reason to use it. Yay! Yay! We finally have a reason, and I am happy. We have a new weapon. The fancy starting weapon has been upgraded enough. No, that's actually what I should do. Let us, before diving in, we should actually go back and sell some stuff. Oh, more wisdom. Don't mind if I do. Could be, once again, a lot more useful now that I have actual use for mana. So... yeah, don't need those two. Don't need those two. That. Those. That's a good sword. But it's a sword. I don't need the +5 Halberd anymore. It is no longer of use. Wow, that actually, that is a massive increase. Actually, I wonder what the rogues things are, because I know they use daggers, but beyond that, not much. Actually, 29 to 38. Yeah, 48. I was like, there feels like there's something wrong. Can't notice what. I mean, I don't need all those heavy throwables. The glow potions, on the other hand, I can at least use for boss battles, either as another layer or not, or something. I know. Words, words, words. My mouth runs on them. And still somehow does not work too well. Oh, also fun stuff. Since I've actually been taking vitamins, because it's like, hey, you're a little low on this, and it's like, ah, okay. And I took the vitamins as prescribed. Not even prescribed, but just like, hey, you should do these. Take these. And it's like, oh look, I'm not as spontaneously fidgeting. I should say, I'm not spazzing with my fidgeting. Because let's be honest, I'm still fidgeting a lot. But I think that's more to do with the autism. It is to do to the autism, probably. Keyword probably, I don't know. I'm no doctor. And I don't even play one on TV. What was I thinking? Oh yeah. But it's like, I haven't really had any, like, bad twitches. Usually when I'm, like, playing games. I'd be like, ooh, need to go over to... Which has been really nice. And more importantly, I've been remembering more. Which has been nice. Since, well... I've been dealing with not remembering things for quite a while. So I just kind of got used to it. But it's been quite nice just to, like, know that I'm, like, remembering things. Instead of, like, well, I've forgotten something, not sure what it is. Because that was the other thing. It's like, I always knew I was forgetting something. I never knew exactly, like, what. Like, well, there's something, you know. Some info, some knowledge, something, you know, I just learned. But this time, things are actually sticking. They're actually staying learned. And it's like, oh, that's really good. Because that's kind of really important when it comes to, well, learning. Granted, I will say one of the classes hasn't been too great on the learning department. That's literally just due to the teaching part or side of things, I guess. Nice. That frost giant wasn't worth anything. Okay, we'll need to vampiric drain soon. I like how these are secret areas. It's like there's literally a ladder that says, hey, go down here. Grand long spear. I'll find it hilarious if, like, after this area, the dude bro has, like, another uber spear, or, you know, uber halberd, like a grand halberd of dragons. Or it's like grand halberd of uber strength, and it's like, oh, dang it, now I have to get that. Just because it'd be like, oh, you thought you were going to get use out of your ancestral weapon? No, here's a new toy to play with. Ooh. Oh, and the cask. Nice. Da-da-da-da. And erase that amulet. Quarterstaff accuracy. Not too much of a something. Want to explore on this side as well. Ooh, chain gloves of insight. I'm also, like, really tempted to see like what the cleric does. I've done the warrior. They're pretty boring. It's very much the case of, like, I can make a better warrior with the wizard. Right, like, the warrior still can do some things better as a warrior, but it's like the wizard's just so much fun. But I haven't done the cleric yet. And I've at least touched the cleric and gone like, ah, okay, it has these abilities. Let me try and mess around. And then I get, like, to the shopkeep in the tombs, and then I stop playing. Not even like a case of like, okay, this is boring. It's just like, okay, I've had some fun. I'll go play, you know, I'm gonna go play something else, and then I never return. And then the rogue, I haven't even made a rogue yet. Like, legit, it was kind of funny how it's like, I've never once made a rogue. But I'm not even sure what to expect with their talent tree. Or skill points, I should say. They're akin to a talent tree, honestly. But less tree in a sense. Okay, I think that is everything. I just want to make sure I did not miss anything. Also, I think the regen on the ancestral weapon is pretty nice. Because I did get wounded, and I was not wounded by the time I got back to the healing shrine. To the mountain pass. Oh, my arm's going numb. Let's put it in a position that I was like, let's not be too happy about this. Four levels remain. Where are you going, big angry boy that's supposed to not run in fear? Though to be fair, I guess he probably wasn't running in fear. And mostly was running in, I don't know how to actually run, help me. The crits do help, especially 10%. Nice 10% damage boost. More importantly, just sometimes it takes one less hit. Yeah, you interrupted my thing. Yeah, giants aren't so tough now. Not when I can just drain the life out of them. No need to necessarily kill the golems. A trident of frost. I didn't know frost was in here. I've been enjoying the Legends of Avernus shorts because I don't have the patience to sit down and listen to a D&D podcast or stream or whatever, but I do love the highlights. That is for certain. And it's like nothing against D&D, because obviously I love D&D. Or at least semi-obvious. Oh, dang it, I got poisoned. It's actually somewhat decent poison. Never mind, it was 20 points of damage total. I wasn't expecting 2 ticks and then it to be gone. Yeah, it's usually a patience thing. It's like, I don't have enough time. Granted, I really don't have enough time when it comes to watching things, because as you know, I do multitask with watching and playing, or watching and doing something. Yeah, I do get a lot of bang for my buck, and like I can get a lot done. However, I still can only be watching one thing at a time. And so it's like anything that I'm wanting to watch, I have to balance. Because the other thing is very much the case of like I have to listen to things for classes, to learn, and then I have to listen. If I want to try and I also want to try and do some more learning, like watching Crash Course videos. I try and watch a series of Crash Course weekly, because that way I learn something, or at least hopefully do. And then also on top of that, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. So it's like I also just want to watch things for fun. But you know, I can only be watching one thing at a time. And I have to kind of make sure that I'm optimizing my time. This time I left the giant for last. Okay, he's already... I was not expecting him to die that quickly. It opened, yeah. Oh. What else? What else? Yeah, no, mostly just, like, things that I enjoy watching. The Crash Course, which I enjoy watching and also enjoy learning. And then anything I need to learn, watch to learn for class. And then, oh, right, and then also any other streamers that I'm also wanting to watch. Though again, lately they've been put on the short end, sadly. Just because I've been wanting to watch things that are a little bit more active and not the very cozy environment that the streamers I watch have. Like, I love watching them, but it is very much like background to the background kind of thing, unless I'm actively engaging. I haven't been actively engaging for a bit. Oh, I'm out of mana. I was like, why am I not putting my bubble ups? Because I was out of mana. Okay. Ooh, yes. Actually, though, let's buff up our con. Like, I do enjoy some more strength, but more health actually will do us better. And we can upgrade that to max. And oh yeah, upgrade the stats. That it does more damage. How much damage is doing it? I think 3 more points of damage, but I didn't check the before. Well, and I can get that. So that way, whenever I get the plate armor, which is definitely coming up soon, I can wear it. Because, yeah, like 1 more point of damage. Ooh. Another wisdom elixir. I do love how many, just like, hello, give you +1 stat permanently. There are. And it's not just like, you get this here, here, and here. Choose wisely, you know, use them wisely. It's like, yep, we could just randomly get a bunch of stat bonuses. Yeah, I'll heal up. I guess, yeah, I don't necessarily need to heal up, but now that I have the vampiric drain. I am running out of mana. It's like, get in the fight, you. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm almost out of skeleton keys again. I'm going to be out of skeleton keys again. Dang it. I had over 30 going into this area. By this area, I mean the cold area. I'm definitely going to be running out of them. Okay, sweet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Make sure I heal up all the way. Nice. Oh, those are gauntlets. I thought they were more pyrokins. Speaking of pyrokins, I should want to use some axes of ruin. I know, I can't carry enough. Okay, let's go to that. Ooh, a halberd. They were also pretty heavy. So it's kind of nice not to carry it around as well. Oops. Oh, dang. The elemental armor actually very effective. Like I'm, oh yay, keys. Like carry weight. Still good on carry. Though I also realized, like, if I did get, if I did put points into strength, I could carry more. Okay, what is the Rod of Destruction? Destruction. Does a little bit of damage to a bunch of enemies, so it's about my normal damage, so that's not too bad. I still need to take care of that. And a spam bot decided to show up where they're not wanted. So they got kicked back into oblivion, I dare say. If I had the power to, they certainly would have. But I don't actually have the power other than making sure they are banned on my channel. Oh, dang it. Oh, I'm on the wrong finisher. I was like, don't you dare explode as well. I also like how theoretically all the chests could explode during your entire run. It's just purely on RNG if they do or do not. Nice. Woo! Those are pretty good, other than they're not strengths, so they don't count. They're not strength or resistance, so they are not needed. Kind of sad that I've got it down to just like, yes, more strengths for durability. Grant. Just realized it's just like the case of like, I could also just put points of strength and use con gear. The con gear does seem to be a little bit more rare. Yeah, because that also gives you dex versus just strength. So I'm thinking if I were to do this again, I'd probably put points into strength and carry around the the vitality. Yeah, grand vitality ones. The insight ones aren't too bad either, because and whiz. Anyway, okay. Gonna switch back to that. We are going to go back to the entrance, so that way I can warp back, sell a few things, and then there's actually more stuff. Oh. Didn't know Chris was in this game. Freaking terrible choice. Huh. Interesting. As I said before, like I've used a lot of or I've mainly done wizards, so it's the case of like nope, wrong thing. It's like I don't really know what the other classes do. Ooh. Into a shop to sell some stuff.
Wondered what you'd been up to.
Bell. Don't care for those. Next. At this point, I'm not changing my setup, but these will be the better ones in future ideals. Oh, there's a lot of those. Yeah. Just chuck those. And I'm not using them, so might as well. Okie dokie. Back into the fray. Okay, now I go past them. Hopefully nothing really respawned, but if it did, oh well. I figured some would, but... Oh, dang it, I forgot to buy more keys. Yes, I'm going back to just to buy more keys. I have plenty of these warp stones. I'll use them when I make mistakes.
We were just talking about.
Skeleton key. Yeah, that probably should be enough for a few adventures. Actually, I really hope that's enough for the rest of the game. But I also have no guarantees. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-dee-da-da-doo-doo. Let me check. Did I get the soul shard in this area? Maybe there's soul shard. The answer is no. I thought I was on this. There's not a soul shard, so I do not have to work. Did they just have a bunch of speared raccoons? Or is it like... possums, maybe? It's a very interesting choice of like, look how fierce we are. By having just a bunch of small critters speared around. It seems very strange. And boots of dragons, not too terrible, but also completely useless. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-doo-doo-doo. Oh, nice, some more pyrokins. Oh yeah, I have my Axes of Ruin. I'll try and use going into the next big enemy fight. Frost Giant doesn't actually count as a big enemy despite being big. Just because I don't actually think it's that scary. The combination of having the elemental armor means its big attack doesn't actually do too much damage. And then I can life drain it, so it's not that scary. I guess I could have pushed a bit further. Yeah, they count. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Oh, okay. Brought on the other one. Missed completely. Yep. Yeah, I think the insta-kill chance is just because of the fact that honestly these are doing more damage. I still have 2 more. Okay, nice. Little low on health, but that is doable. But let us save. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the boss fight. Oh, actually, no. Like, yeah, let me heal up off of your living bodies. Ooh, that's a big enemy. Oh, yeah. I mean, life draining them instead of bubbling also works. I say, while also needing to... Okay, never mind. I killed him. I wasn't expecting to kill him so quickly. The gate open. Ah, okay. It's one gate at a time. Expecting more enemies. Ah. Yeah, I don't want to waste mana on sleep. That thing's useless. I actually did use it the other day in Baldur's Gate 3. It's like, oh, that worked. Ooh, 2 ice checks. Ba-dum-ba-doo. Stuck in a corner. I'd like to beat you up now. Okay. Good, good, good. Frost giants have been destroyed. Do-do-do-do. Have a lever. Have a trident of frost. Rod of destruction. Ooh, actually, I could use one. Both of those. So all 3 of them next in the next area. Anything with a lot of foes, which I foresee the other side having. If it's anything like the current, how the current side was. Yeah, I'm getting tons of gold. Oh, sweet. The globe is wonderful. Globe plus any kind of like extra resistance to something is just like, hello, I am probably better than warrior. Granted, the warrior might be able to just go like, hello, I'm better than all of you at the same time, no matter the situation. Except for if it requires fancy things. Because that's always my idea of like how the warriors end up working. You know, warriors, fighters, whatever's. They're the basic unit in RPGs and stuff. Like, they're not bad. Anyway. They're quite good even. They are there so that you have a nice, uncomplicated person. Wow, that really was not that useful. Just pushed into a corner. Good thing that chest wasn't trapped. That'd be kind of funny, you know, ending up opening a trap chest because I was pushed into it. Yeah, fighters just tend to be like that RPG class where it's like you're not really doing anything fancy, but you are incredibly effective. Like you are quite literally, you are made to be there just to keep it simple, keep it destructive. Like you need to kick some butt, you're there to kick some butt. And then like, oh, that was the wrong thing. You know, wizards really excel for the fun, chaotic, being able to do crazy things. But they are also very crunchy, and also at times very situational. So it's the case of, you know, the more complicated a class is, the more useful it is. Like, the better at something it does, but usually it does what it does, or it does what it doesn't do worse than, you know, less complicated. That's why the paladins are so good in WoW. Don't mind me, I have 2 buttons to press. One is to heal me, one is to kill you. And I win. I'd say as a paladin player. There are definitely times where I'll go to different classes like, wow, there's a lot more stuff going on in this class. And I am doing so much less damage. Or at least, you know, feel like doing a lot less damage. Compared to the paladin. Ooh, actually though, speaking of WoW, they've been working because they're trying to get rid of add-ons by the next expansion. Not all add-ons, but like combat add-ons. So they're basically making details in actual game instead of, you know, an add-on for a very useful function. And they actually they've done some good stuff with it, just from the screenshots I've seen now. How effective it actually is, I don't know. Because details is just like, this is how much DPS, you know, this is how much damage is coming from this ability and that ability or this item. Let's hope that's all part of the WoW version, you know, like in-game version, but who knows. Do I have anything? No, but I do have a few things. Glow potion. Okay, let's save. Because the thing is, I would not mind having a lot of the add-ons that I use just passively in-game. Granted, there are some that will remain un-in-game because they streamline things, and it's like that could just be done not even with an add-on like thing. You know, it would just be cleaning up the old UI or old GUIs and stuff. And so it's just like, yeah, those won't be done, and add-ons for those will still be good. And then like I've made my own auto turn-in function, or not function, but add-on. It was quite fun to make. Every so often I'm just like, ooh, I should do this thing, and I do that thing. Excuse me. Could you not push me away? I do like not being pushed away. I have to try and kill you, you know, enemy. Stop pushing me away. Stop it. Now, only if I had all my throwables, it'd actually be useful now. Ah, spider noises for larva. Oh, okay, that's not fun. Yeah. Pop out. Oh, I cannot train. Can't train the frostworm apparently. They're gonna pop out. Oh, it could stun it. Definitely will stun it. Oh, nope. Okay. Nope, okay. Can't stun it. Oh, you get me. It. Oh, actually, can I bring these suckers? And you're pushing me back. I need to hit you. Oh, damn. And to switch just to the jump cut, not off of. Come back. Come back, you annoying worm. And maybe this was the tactic. I just needed to not be in its actual, you know, focal point. Okay, perfect. I was hoping to use the jump kick to, you know, move forward and do damage a bit more. But didn't matter too much by that point. It was just an annoying boss. It was made for ranged fighters. And I used all my throwables already. Nice step spin. I was like, the fact that it couldn't be stunned makes sense, it's a boss. But it also was like, dang it. I have all these thunderstones and they'd be perfectly useful right now. Definitely a boss meant for a multitude of enemies instead of just one. They get a ring. I don't feel like I did. Did I miss a loot pile? No, I don't think so. Maybe it's just a very boring ring. Oh. I'm not too worried. Not like I really need it. Gem of Ice. This one took a little longer. Guess it's because enemies are actually starting to get a little nasty. Then on to the necropolis, I believe. Yeah. Oh, this is where being a cleric would be awesome. There'll be so much turning of the undead. I actually will be gladly using that holy water. Let us see what the team has for sale now that I've finished up another zone. And also what I get for the flask or cask.
Wondered what you'd been up to.
You gotta be kidding me. Is that it? That's the cask? May I? Wait till I show him back in Navamir. Look, I'm gonna get a good price for this, so I'll be fair with you. And thanks.
1,000 gold. But I also got 10,000 XP. That's what it's worth. But it was like, here, have 10,000 gold. Like, gee, thanks. Gonna have to save up for that, because that'll be fun. Because, like, most everything else, I'm like, I don't really need these. They're fun things, but I don't really need them.
Anything you need?
Okay, let's see. Don't need 2 of those. Don't need a generic one. Don't need a normal. Don't need a +1. Don't need dragons when I have elemental. Those. I did have some throwing things. Oh, I also forgot about the elixir of knowing. One more int. I'm up to 25. Okay, so what did you have? That's a plate mail. Mithril plate mail. Lighter. Increases attack speed. Prize. Mithril is just basically plate but light. You have some stuff. Yeah, that's alright. But that shop also always has just like, it's okay. Normal stuff, but not too expensive either. Did my phone die? Just a second. Yeah, my phone died. Yeah. It's been running out of juice really quickly lately. Because I want to say it was around 47%. And just an hour and a half it died. Ooh, yeah, that's really not good. Ooh, +5. Okay, weapon wise. No good weapons. Perfection. I do not see any. Oh, but I also don't need. I don't need resistances this time around because it's just undead. That would be nice. Grand plate of ogres. Probably get that. Surprisingly, actually not much that's good. Okay. Let's grab that. The ogre gauntlet. And good on the head department. And no ogre chest plates, so yeah, no. Nothing really fancy this time around. I could get more plate, but I'm like, I don't need more plate. Get rid of the chain. Oh, peace. Oh, that is tempting. Tempting to get plate just for the visual. Do love the extra carry weight. Oh well, I'll be back if I feel like I need. Actually, how much AC? That 31. versus it's only 6 more AC. That's a sad thing. It's not even that much more AC. Okay, let us go back to the shop as I wrap things up. I think yes. Yes. I think that should be good. Good thing to do. I think there was a save point here. Not. Oh well. I think I can technically save whenever. That was the ice area, so... This is the necropolis. Just save here. I had quite the nice time. Okay. We will call that... Nope. We will call that good. I had quite the good time. I hope you all enjoyed. Anyone still watching on either platform, make sure to follow or subscribe. Follow if you're on Twitch, subscribe if you're on YouTube, whatever the free option is. If you want to support me, you can give a sub on Twitch. You can donate through Ko-Fi. You can do like bits through Twitch. There's a few things you can do. Ko-Fi is the easiest if you want to give one-to-one money, but Twitch is also a stable way to get me some money. But I'm not too bad off. I mean, I'm not good off either, but if you find my stuff enjoyable, I'm welcome to whatever you wish to give. But yeah, more importantly, I hope you all enjoyed. That's really the key thing. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. I mean, either way, I'm going to continue doing these streams. They're fun. Till next time. Bye-bye.